taking Verne Troyer. Verne, I'm so excited you're here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You're my favorite part of this summer's movie. You are the biggest movie star of the summer, so you must be on the ride of your life. So. No pun intended.
Okay.
How did you get this great role?
It was actually through a lot of different connections, somewhat. It was really lucky. The people that I worked with on another like video series for McDonald's, she was a producer and she knew the casting people. And they kind of knew that they needed, you know, the mini-me part. So they got connected, and Jay Roach seen some footage that I had done before. And it was basically just a meeting, and hey, mini-me.
They didn't, perfect. They didn't have you audition or anything, you just had to come out and meet with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you didn't speak anyway, so what would they have had you do, right?
I don't know. Bounce around, I don't know.
Well, for those people who haven't seen the movie, all three of them, describe your role.
My role is basically pure evil. Basically, the essence of evil. Can we say essence? So, I mean, it's like basically, you know, just like the cloning process didn't work properly. So I came out, you know, small and couldn't speak and just had pure evil.
So you're compressed evil.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Well, you do an unbelievable job of mimicking and being in sync with Dr. Evil. But wasn't it a huge challenge that you couldn't speak?
I thought it was a challenge, but to be able to, you know, to bring your point across without having to say anything was a challenge, definitely. But I think the biggest thing was, you know, I was such a big fan of the first film and watching it constantly, and I had no clue that they were going to do a second one. And having that opportunity just to go in and meet with Jay Roach, the director, who is amazing. I mean, I'm such a big fan of his. Was like probably like the best thing. Even if I didn't get the job, I still would have been like, you know, enthusiastic about, you know, just having that opportunity.
Right, and working with Mike Myers, how did you keep a straight face?
It's very hard, because he improvs all the time. I mean, in between scenes, he improvs, and you never know what he's going to do.
Right.
So you have to work with him, and you have to improv when he improvs. So it's like that little bit part where, you know, where he says, "Are you hungry?" You know, when I'm sitting in the chair and I have like mini Mr. Bigglesworth in my lap.
Right.
It's like, I just like, what are you going to do? So I try to take a bite of the cat. So.
Right. You totally held your own, right? Well, do you have a favorite scene from the movie?
My favorite scene is a fight scene with Austin.
I remember that well.
Me beating the crap out of him.
Okay. I actually think we have some footage to show everybody, so. Now, Verne, why was that your favorite part?
Well, just having that whole aspect of, you know, me being the size that I am, him being the size that he is.
Right.
You know, I don't get that opportunity too often, so got to take advantage of it.
Exactly. Great right hook.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I have a favorite scene when you guys were doing the rap routine. How long did it take to get that down?
It took a while. It was like 2.5 days, and this is like a secret that some people might not know. I dislocated my knee during that.
Oh, you during the dancing routine?
Yeah.
Really? How?
When I was doing the jiggy. I threw my knee out, so they had to call a surgeon down just to put my knee back in, a doctor. So.
And how long did that take?
My knee was out for like 45 minutes.
Ooh.
Because it was like, I guess it was just all the wear and tear, but it was still fun.
Enough jiggy for one day, then you guys get back into it the next day?
And then we jiggied later.
Okay. Well, it was well worth it.
Exactly.
Well, there's talk about there being a third Austin Powers.
Rumors.
Yeah? Obviously, they're going to bring you back.
I hope so.
They
I would
have
love
to.
to do it.
You guys had a lot of fun on the set, right?
Oh, it was like a big party the whole time. I mean, Mike keeps everybody, like, enthusiastic, laughing, and, you know, I would love to do it. Mike, yo, let's do it.
Let's do it, Mike. Okay. Well, not many people can say this, Verne, but
here we go.
You have a doll, an image of yourself, and we have footage of the first time that you saw this doll here on Access Hollywood. Let's take a look. You should have done that to Pat O'Brien. So, did they give you one of these?
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah? What did you do with it?
I gave it to my mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mom has it on her bed or something,
Yeah.
huh?
Look how evil it looks, though. I mean,
Let's hold this up for everybody.
Who wants that in your bed with you?
Especially it makes this noise.
I haven't heard that yet.
That doesn't even sound like you. Oh, man. Well, I'm sure that it must be hard. You're walking down the street and strangers are yelling out, "There's Mini-Me, Mini-Me." Don't you just want to turn to them and say, "It's Verne, guys"?
Sometimes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, the biggest thing is like the worst phrase that I get, and I'm not saying it's the worst, but it's one of the ones that I dislike.
Yeah.
It's like, get in my belly.
Oh,
So it's like, please stop it.
it was bad enough having fat bastards say that to you. Or people hanging out like your hotel rooms when you go to New York and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, when I was in New York promoting the movie, it's like there were people chasing us through the airport. It was crazy.
Like a rock star now, Vern.
Oh. I mean, it's amazing how, you know, how cool everybody is when you know, everything that's happening. It's like, I can't believe everything that's going on.
I can't even imagine. Now, people don't know this about you, but you have been in over 15 movies. Right?
A lot of films, but kind of behind the scenes and a lot of different stunt work, costume work. So that's how I got started.
Tell us how you got started in stunts.
My first job was Baby's Day Out. I was a stunt double for a 9-month-old baby. So it was like doing a lot of crawling.
I bet.
You know, stuff like that.
What's some of the other stunt work that you've done?
In Jingle All the Way, I was like the small Santa Claus flying through the air. I was choking Arnold out. I was trying to, you know, take him out.
Right.
And I get punched back into a bunch of boxes. It's like 25 feet, maybe. So, I mean, I have to do my own stunts. Who's going to double me? I mean,
Right,
nobody.
exactly. Where you land on pads and stuff like that. You're very agile, I take
Yeah.
it, huh? Did you have to do training for that?
I got it from my parents, actually. My dad was like very strict. I got it from, you know, both my mom and my dad. Growing up, I have my brother, who's like a year older than I am, my sister. They're all regular size, my whole family is. So I wasn't treated any different than what they were, so I had to do everything that they did. So I think that's kind of helped me like be where I'm at now, having just that backbone, and being able to do, you know, what my dad taught me and my mom taught me.
That's great.
I got the emotional side from my mom, and got the, you know, a lot of the strength from my dad.
They must be so proud of you.
I know they are.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that, you know, I grew up in that situation.
You are doing some episodes on UPN right now of Shasta McNasty.
Exactly.
Yeah, what role do you play on there?
I basically play myself almost. I mean, the character's name is Verne, but it's like, it's kind of similar to like the Austin Powers kind of character, where I kick everybody's ass, you know.
Perfect.
Can I say that?
It's kind of fun to do. And you're also in The Grinch Who Stole Christmas next year, though, right? You start
Yeah.
taping soon or filming soon with Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey, and then Ron Howard's directing. I'm playing like two different characters, playing like a judge or a council person, and then the other character is going to be like a band member.
Are they both from Whoville?
Both from Whoville.
Yeah, that's-
Playing the Who and Whoville.
Perfect. It's my favorite Christmas tale. What would your dream role be?
My dream, probably just being trying to change Hollywood's aspect of little people, saying that, you know, you can't be the leading man. I mean, that's what I'm, you know, I can't do it by myself, but
Sure
just
you
trying
can.
to change. Well, I'm trying, but I'm just saying though, change the aspect of what they think about us,
Good.
and not the typical part as far as elves, everything like that.
Good for you.
We're not like that.
That's a good vision. Who would your favorite leading co-star be?
She's right here.
Oh, Bird, you complete me. Aren't you sweet? Do you mind doing this once for us before we go?
Which camera?
Right there. You're awesome. It's such a pleasure talking to you. I
Thank
wish
you
you
so
all the
much.
success in the world.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You guys don't go away. We have stand-up comedy right after this.